We're back. We need to start doing some stuff, and I will admit I've looked up part of this because this got stupid complicated. We take the photograph. We have to go back into our inventory though, and we combine it with the
I wondered if
tabula.
Bainham's notes on the photograph might help me decode the tabula.
I had to. I spent like a bajillion minutes just staring at this. So the glyphs on the tabula veritatis. So basically, what you're doing here is you have to use these to translate what each of these individual symbols mean, because all of these symbols are combinations of words that lead to a big word. So you have to figure out what that one symbol means. Like, but it didn't even make sense. Like this first word, you have young cities, and there's so apparently this means young cities, right? So you have this crossy thing, but when it comes down to it, this is actually begin, which doesn't even make sense to me. This was so I looked up part of this because it was dumb. It was just dumb. Begin Sun City Travel, I think was what this one was. Travel. This is 5 days. 5 day. Oh boy. I don't remember what this one was. Begin Sun City, travel 5 day east. East. Something. Travel east. I have to look now to see if I remember what it was. Um, East Desert, I think. This is travel 7. I think that's 7. Uh, oh boy. I've already forgotten. I have already forgotten. You know what? You know what? We're doing this live because I don't even care. This is so convoluted and stupid. I don't care about that. Pull this up. Broken Sword 5. There's that. Alright, so this translates to travel 5 day east river. Okay, that's river, not desert. That's river.
It was a location, but I needed to know where it was.
This is river.
That was the first row of symbols, correct? It's
Eh.
all starting to make sense.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. See, because okay, this one is south, right? Look at this. This whole thing, which is pretty much most of all of this, turns into Sun City. How does this translate to south? I have no idea. Like this makes no sense to me. Like that's south. Travel, where is it? South. I would never.
It was a location, but I needed to know where it was.
Travel south 6. This is 6 day desert. This is desert. Where's desert? Hello? There it is. Source. This is source. This is river. No, that's not river. That's 4. I'm dumb. And okay, so that one should be south. Why won't it let me put south in there?
It was a location, but I needed to know where it was.
So I have to do something in order to translate the entire thing. Whatever. Okay, so we have. Can I look?
I read Ganon's last words. My friends, I know that you will.
Yeah,
I have
blah,
decoded
blah,
the key to.
blah.
I die secure. Tell my family that in the light of the day, but rest assured that when.
Blah, 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 blah. Well, that was supposed to be south. I don't know why it's not letting me translate it. But that was just the worst. The worst. Like, worst. Ugh. Like, these are supposed to be cues to how to translate it, but it just doesn't make sense. Like, I don't even know. Um, so that's his photograph. That's his map. Wait, can I turn the map over or something? No.
I read Ganon's
Oh,
last.
I didn't want to
My
click that.
friend, I the key. I tell me
Yeah,
in
stop
the
it.
light, but rest.
So that was that. That was that. I spent too much time trying to figure that out, and it was just not okay. And it was just not okay. It was just all right. So let's figure this out, and then we can get back to that stupid map.
I wondered if it was an image of Lucifer.
It is. We totally gone through that. All right, let's. I'm still thinking that this is the way to go. It has to do something with the shiny light and the turny thingy.
I gave the statue another shove.
You finding anything? Can we?
Hey, what are you looking for?
I'm not sure yet, but there has to be some way of opening the door.
I wondered if it was an image of Lucifer.
Okay, well, let's mess with the statue some more. Nope, that's not. It's. Hmm.
Red-robed and bare-chested, the statue was nothing if not striking. The figure was facing straight towards me.
All right, we'll turn it.
Red-robed and bare-chested, the statue was nothing if not striking. The figure was facing the blue tree.
All right, so this now maybe this is where this comes into play. So, red and blue. Look towards the rising sun, the tree of knowledge. That sounds about right. There anything? You finding anything?
Hey. What are you looking for?
I'm not.
Oh my gosh.
I wondered if it was an image of...
There's gotta be a thing. There's a thing that needs to be happening right now. Why is it not happening? Ugh. Maybe I am supposed to decode this thing first. Why won't this let me put in south?
It was a...
I swear to God, swear to God, swear to God.
It was... It was... It was... It was a location, but I needed to know where it was.
Well,
If Ganon's translation... Ganon had marked this... She... Ganon did...
okay.
Do... Ah...
Well, then, can we... Can't use the map with it. Can I flip this over? Is there something like... What? Right. Right. Okay,
I guess that figuring
Shut up!
a row of symbols were etched onto the top bar of the tabula. These symbols looked just like the ones on the photograph of the clay tablet. The tabula was engraved with a number of curious-looking symbols. These symbols looked just like the ones on the
Yeah, I know, dude. I know. There's something that...
It was an old...
Something that's supposed to give me, like, that's south. I don't... Here, do you look at this? Tell me what you think.
What do you think of this, Nico?
Not much, George.
Of course, because that would actually be, like, giving me help.
What do you think of this, Nico?
I think you have an insatiable habit for collecting things, George.
Nico, do you know how to, like, shut your face unless you're gonna be, like, useful? Okay, so... Am I missing something over here?
It was an old flashlight.
Alright, well, I'm not missing anything. Like, okay, so confused. Okay.
Ex luce veritas. Out of light, truth.
Let's... No. Let's... I don't know. Is there, like...
When I held the map up to the flame, something started to change. The writing on the map started to react to the heat. Well, I'll be darned.
What is it?
At a guess, the locations on the map might match up with the ones he's marked on this photograph. If this letter matched the one on Ganon's translation, this must be the location of the Sun City. If the letter E matches the one on Ganon's translation, this must be the location of the Young Cities. If this letter is the same location as the one marked D on Ganon's translation, this must be Sunset Mountain. If the letters match the ones on Ganon's translation, this must be the Mountain Kingdom. If this letter matched the one on Ganon's translation, this must be the location of the Three Rivers region.
Okay, so what is that? Did that automatically now just give me the answer I needed? because that would be considered... That looks closely to the Sun Cities? I guess? I don't know. Whatever.
So, these are directions. Begin at Sun City, travel 5 days east to a river. Travel south 6 days, through a desert, to the source of 4 rivers. Hey, Nico! I've cracked it!
That was the dumbest puzzle ever.
Fantastic.
The Tabula Veritatis. It's a set of directions. Take a look at this map. The inscription says to start here at Sun City. Ganon hid the location in his map. It then says to travel 5 days east to a river, then turn south and travel 6 days through a desert to the source of 4 rivers.
And what is that?
I'm not sure, but it must be important, right?
Right. Important enough for the Gnostics to try and keep it a secret for thousands of years. And guess what? I think I may have found a way out.
You have?
Look, while you were busy playing Ancient Scholar, I found this. Well, something happened.
What did it do?
I'm not sure.
It didn't open the door.
Perhaps we're missing something.
Is this where all the...
Must be. If Ganon died looking for a way out, there has to be more to it than just a hidden button.
Then let's keep looking.
Is this where it's the spinning spinner? Let's just push the button now, see if we're good.
Nothing had happened.
Okay, well then let's turn the statue again. I have a feeling now I have to turn statue, hit button.
I gave the statue another shove.
And then I have to just turn the statue, hit button, turn the statue, hit button until I figure out the right combinations.
In the lost language of medieval mechanisms, that noise was the sound of disappointment, unfulfilled dreams, and sadness. Nothing had happened.
Okay, Okay, so maybe I'm supposed to do this a different way. Maybe? Okay, so let's start from part 1. All right. Okay. So we're starting at spot 1. I will call it spot 1. Okay. So if we click the button, let's just click the button in this position. I don't think it was anything.
Nothing had happened.
Alright, well... No, don't look at the table, look at the lamp. Let's see. Let's try this one now. Let's hit the button. Maybe we're just doing it in the wrong order.
Nothing had happened.
Alright, well let's spin. Spin me right round, baby, right round.
Nothing had happened.
All the
I gave
spinning!
the statue another shove.
I don't even remember when I started recording this.
Nothing had happened.
Of course not, because then that would be a thing. It's either each of these have to be turned and then pushed, or I have to not keep hitting the button over and over again, and it has to be turned it's like a combination plate.
That sounded like something important happened.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. Alright, so let's take this. Maybe we were going in the wrong order. No, come on. And let's try turning. And hit the button. And see what happens.
Is that the door?
Thank God. I was getting worried we'd be trapped here, just the two of us forever.
Just the two of us, you and I.
There could have been worse ways of being trapped forever.
It is the door. Come on, Georges.
Well, we need to collect a little important thing first. And then, I don't know how long I've been playing, so when we come back, we will leave here and this horrifying puzzle of horribleness that I had to semi-look up, even then still fail it. We will continue on with this game, because this game is good, and I like it! So till then, y'all take care, and of course, have a good one.